And we'll see if it works, right? Okay. 7K started a little more 2.25 years ago. It probably has one of the most solid financial foundations ever in the history of network marketing. At its core foundation. That means the probability of going belly up or bankrupt is fairly slim to none, and slim left town. Okay? They have already made some very powerful inroads in the entire gold and silver market all the way around the world, and they're about ready to be, let's say, qualified to be a dealer. Now, they get dealer cost. We already know that. And they pass that on. Okay? And the membership model is finally people are starting to understand it a little bit. And the fact that this company pays out so much money compared to any other money in the history of network marketing. Which y'all know that the highest payout since 1954 to the date by any company has been 38%. And this company works on a reverse model. All it wants to keep is 35%. And is happy to pay out 65%. Okay? Roger Ball's philosophy is they can operate a company, have enough profit for the company to operate on a total 35%. Those of us that's been in business, run businesses, have MBAs, accountants, know that your typical GS&A is 18 to 21%. So that gives if you run in even at 21%, that gives 14% gross profit model. And that is true. That's big enough for any company that's going to be a $1 billion company or $2 billion company to make tons of money with. So what it means is this company is not stingy. It really wants to give back. Okay, and it does it first by giving the average person an opportunity to participate in a market that only the wealthy, that only banks and mega institutions and countries have ever been able to participate in since its existence. And that's the gold and silver market. So they get to diversify their savings, ensure their security in the future of their retirement years, and they have a fully diversified portfolio. That's pretty powerful. So once you really believe what I just said, you're all going to succeed in this business much better. But now, my message I want to share with all my partners, all the people that we do business with in 7K, and our future 7K partners. This is what I want to share with you. A couple of principles. Number one, I give you a job description. And I tell you, it's just this simple. It's simple, but I don't tell you it's not hard. The things I tell you to do are simple. The thing is, 98% of you don't do them. And I know that. That's why I asked you and you asked your people to allow yourself the opportunity to learn how to do this business and give me 5 to 10 hours out of your life for 2 years. And that's what you need to ask your partners with the same conviction. Because in those 2 years of that part-time, you're going to learn everything it takes. First of all, you're going to become totally familiar with the company, totally familiar with the products, totally familiar with the market, if you're putting your 5 to 10 hours. Now, if you're going to go to college, get a part-time degree in a semester hours, it takes 120 hours to get a degree. Correct? Everybody agree with me?
Yes.
Okay. If it takes 120 hours to get a degree and you can only take one semester 3-hour course a semester, that means 6 hours a year, right? And if you take a 3-hour course, I don't care what statistics, you can look at every statistic in the world you want. But if you got to go attend, in a 3-hour course, you got to attend class for 3 hours, right? A week.
Right.
And if you just attend class and you only put an hour outside of class for what you put in the class, you are lucky if you're going to make a C to pass that class. And if you do what everybody else tells you to do, if you put 2 hours outside that class instead of just that 1 hour, you're probably going to make an A and at worst a B. 10 hours a week. And all you get is a 3-hour, completed that requirement. And in 2 years, you completed 12 hours. And at that rate, it's going to take you 20 years to get a degree. And then you might get a little bump in salary. Okay. I'm asking you to take Millionaires 101 with me. And it's not that I don't know what I'm doing, because I did it. You know, facts speak louder than anything else. I created an organization of 70,000 people using my system. Right, George?
Right.
I taught that system every time I finished an opportunity meeting.
Sure did.
Right, Michael?
You sure did.
And I taught you to teach it to others. It's a simple system. 0 charges. Didn't ask you for a buck.
Right.
Didn't ask you for an admission fee to come get trained.
Right.
Did I?
Nope.
No. Because I made the millions off of what? Our mutual success. When you succeed, I succeed.
Right.
So I should want to teach you for free. No charge. Well, guess what? We got a company for the first time that puts all the training in a format and in a mode that everybody can access it at their time, their convenience, and it's in short increments. You don't have to sit there for an hour.
Right.
And you can just take increment at a time. You can watch this over and over and over. And that's part of my job description to you in that 2-year period. Watch it as many times as it takes until you can teach it. Do the things that I teach. Watch my YouTube videos. Do whatever it takes until you can teach what I'm teaching you to another person with the level of conviction that I have, the level of belief that I have. So when you have that belief, brother, you're going to succeed because people see it in you. Not me. They see it in you. And that belief and that conviction is, as you doing what I teach you to do, 7 times you go through that list of 500. You're going to do just like I did over the Christmas holiday. New Christmas Eve. A guy I shared this with 2 years ago. And I followed up. I didn't bug him to death. You understand? I just made my follow-ups because he said, no, heck no, I ain't doing it. But I still followed up. And then about a week before Christmas, he messaged me. I guess he follows my Facebook page, political. He and I are a lot alike politically, but he follows my page. But then he responded to one of my posts on 7K. And he had a little question on this messenger. He said, Bob, is this for real? Is this for real? It's better than the one that you did before? Is that true? What kind of message did I have him back? Did I send him an epistle? Oh, in my old days, I would have, and that would have been wrong. But see, I learned. I just sent him a little clip. Absolutely. Here's a link. Watch this.
Wow.
That's it. That's posture. Was I begging him to get in? No. Because the opportunity is better for him than for me. So when you get that posture, Mike, everybody that says you know this first year, a lot of them go tell you, yeah, the next year. Especially when you're making money.
Right.
Okay, especially during momentum. Okay, so what your problem is, and it's not just yours, it's 98% of people who join this business. They spend $250 or $750 on this business. And they buy a coin of the month. And it's, they're really excited when they first get in. Oh, excited! I'm going to make $7,000 a week. This is powerful. And then, as soon as they get the first 10 or 12 no's, this stuff doesn't work, or that attitude hits them. Heck, they hadn't even learned how to do the business yet. They're making all these preconceived ideas. Let me ask you a question. If you spent $100,000 on that franchise and you started in and you had all these concepts about how it's going to work, and then nobody's buying a thing, but you got this franchise, you got all these fees, you got all this money, what are you going to do? Just quit? No. See, this is what everybody does. They don't treat it like big business. The first day I got in network marketing, I treated it just like if I'd have paid that $100,000 for the franchise that I was looking at, or the $35,000 that I was looking at. I treated it just like that. See, that's what you got to do. You got to treat it like big business. And if you treat it like big business, you grow it like big business, you put that commitment like the hog does to our breakfast, not that stupid chicken. That's the commitment you got to make to yourself and your partners in doing the business. Now, if you just do that, you're going to become immensely successful. But let me show you something else. This is the part that I so love about this company and this business that no other business can even touch. And nobody has, well, I don't say nobody. George realizes it. I think Sandra realizes it. I know my baby realizes it. I think David's starting to realize it. Now, I know Woodrow understands it. There's no doubt about that. And I know some of the people watching this video does. But look, here's your big business. $250. You get a lot of free stuff, get a lot of benefits, and you pay $105 a month to keep the lights on, and you get a silver coin that's worth something. That's pretty powerful right there. And then you get the tax advantage of being in a home-based business. And if you're in a JOB and you're paying all those getting all those taxes taken away from you, you deserve to have some of them back. Okay? Like big business does. Okay? So, here you got a left and you got a right, and it's got those counters in it. Now, here's what I love about it. Okay? Let's presume you're on somebody's left side. Okay? Well, they're not waiting on you, and your counter is going to just start racking up points. Okay? What are points? Dollars. Now, I don't care where you at. I don't care if you're in somebody's main driving leg, not somebody's driving leg. Over this 2-year period, this is going to happen. Okay? So, you're sponsoring your personal sponsored people, your PS left 1 and your PS write one, and that, with you buying your check, qualifies you to do what? Earn a check. Okay? And that check is $500, right? All the process, so when you get enough points that you get 500 here, if it took you a whole year, so what? Got all your money back, got money in your pocket, you got gold and silver, you're building a business. Got tax advantage. Isn't that powerful? Yep. But you're learning. You're not trying to earn. Okay? Now, here's the problem. You hear about Dana. Well, she got in. She never did network marketing. Oh, yeah. She put one on her left, one on her right, her sister, her brother, her husband, and her children. And then they told a person, and now she's made $125,000 in a year. Well, why can't that happen to me? Why can't that happen to me? Shame on you. The problem is it can happen with you. It's your attitude that's preventing it, and you can't learn right with that kind of attitude. That's the key. So here's the key. Think about it can happen to me. All I got to do is find that one person that's like Dana. Because see, when that person goes to town and has these big points, as they making 500 here and 500 here, you got 1,000 points shooting up there, right?
Yep.
That's $1,000 check. Oh no, don't tell me you hit the next mental block. You're just an associate. You just lost 500 points. Oh, boo-hoo, cry, ha, ha. Man, your attitude's killing you again already. That's what's killing your business. What do you got to do? Rank up. Get you another person. Do the IPAs. See, if you're going to school learning the SATs and the IPAs, then you're going to get you another person. Your personally sponsored left 2, okay? And you're going to hone in on these people. Even though you got the big points over here, right? Because you got a person going wild over here. That person may catch up and go ahead of this person. That can happen, yeah. But that's a good thing. Not a bad thing. See, what I want to tell you is this company provides you bank accounts both ways. You won't know really all the intricacies about this business and all the advantages of this business until at least 2 years of coming to class. So those of you that skip class, your 2 years hadn't started. Duh. No, you've just been in a deal. Your 2 years hasn't even started. So if you want to come to class, you want to do your IPAs, do your SATs, you can make a fortune by growing. You grow as the company grows, because that's how the people make fortunes. And this company will be a multi-billion-dollar international global company. Yep. That's what I had to share with you. So keep your eyes and ears open. Meet people. See how they've done it. See what they've done. Recognize that there will be many people on that stage that are a lot less talented, a lot less knowledgeable, that are making money head over heels with this, and you're not yet. That should motivate you, not get you to have a pity party. I wish you the best. I wish everybody the best. You can all make it. This company provides it for you. Just stick with it. Stick to it until you do learn how. Or until you sponsor a person who sponsors a person who sponsors a person. And then that organization develops. And then you just have that same strain on the other side till you sponsor a person, and then it happens. And so what? If you never get to be a goal, could you live with an extra $1,000 check every week for the rest of your life?
Yes, sir.
How about just $500 a week for the rest of
Exactly.
it? That makes big sense, right?
It sure does.
So, don't kick your own self out of your own success, is my message. Don't you step on your future. Don't you take the money out of your pocket and your children's pocket and your grandchildren. You got a legacy business here. A legacy business that can pass on for generations to generations. And they don't have to start it all over again. See you on the beaches of the world, the true beaches of the world, the stress-free, where the grass is greener, where you're debt-free, where you have income, where you don't have financial worries. That's what this company can provide you, and that's what you're going to have a piece of. Thank you.
All right.